I am Childeric III, the last of the Merovingian kings, once crowned to rule the kingdom of the Franks. Mine is a tale of regal splendor tarnished by shadows of manipulation and the inexorable rise of power beyond my throne. Let me tell you my story, though history remembers me as a figurehead, a puppet in the grand theater of Frankish politics. In the year 743, the Frankish nobility and the powerful mayors of the palace, Carloman and his brother Pepin the Short, sought a king. The throne had been vacant since the death of my predecessor, Theuderic IV, and the kingdom had grown restless. The Merovingian dynasty, my lineage, still held the sacred aura of kingship, but its power had dwindled. They needed a symbol, a figure to legitimize their authority, and they chose me, plucking me from obscurity. I, Childeric, ascended the throne, crowned with solemn rites that linked me to the divine right of kings. Though I bore the title of king, my rule was kingly in name only. The real power lay with the mayors of the palace. Carloman and Pepin governed the kingdom, wielding armies and commanding the loyalty of nobles. They left me to the rituals of royalty, presiding over ceremonies, sitting upon the throne, and giving the illusion that the Merovingian dynasty still reigned. I lived under their watchful eyes, my actions carefully orchestrated to maintain their grip on the realm. In my heart, I often wondered if my ancestors, the great Clovis and his successors, could see the state of our once mighty dynasty. Once, the Merovingians were kings of might, uniting tribes and spreading Christianity through the land. Now, I was but a shadow of their greatness, a symbol whose purpose was to justify the ambitions of others. As the years passed, the facade grew increasingly fragile. In 747, Carloman renounced his position and retired to a monastery, leaving Pepin as the sole ruler in all but name. Pepin was a shrewd and ambitious man, and he began to question why he should not hold the title of king outright. In 751, he sought the support of Pope Zachary, presenting the question, should the one who holds power not also hold the title? The Pope, seeking a strong ally in the Frankish realm, agreed. Thus, my fate was sealed. Pepin summoned an assembly of nobles and declared my deposition. Stripped of my crown, I was sent to a monastery, where I would live out my days in quiet seclusion. They shaved my head, the mark of my renunciation of the secular world, and consigned me to history as the last of my line. The Merovingian dynasty ended with me, replaced by the Carolingians, whose reign would shape Europe for centuries. I do not begrudge Pepin his ambition, for he was a ruler of great vision. Yet, I wonder if the people remembered me as I was, a king without power, a man trapped by the weight of his lineage and the ambitions of others. My reign was brief and uneventful, but it marked the end of an era, the twilight of the Merovingians. And so, I remain a ghost of history, a symbol of the fragility of power and the inevitability of change. I am Childeric III, the last king of my house, a relic of a time that faded into the annals of the past.